Canvas, Smarthinking. Smarthinking is online tutoring. There are two different types of online tutoring in Smarthinking. There's the traditional submit an essay and get feedback within 24 hours type of tutoring, which CSN had before the pandemic began. And now there are CAS tutors, Centers for Academic Success, which usually were in person, but they became available online after the pandemic began to continue in-person live tutoring, but in an online format. So now everything is in the same place, inside the Canvas course shell. If you don't find Smarthinking tutoring inside your Canvas course shell, simply ask your instructor to add it in. When you click on Smarthinking tutoring, you're going to see dashboard, writing help, tutoring, and more, like my sessions, study aids, and support. Under dashboard, it says, welcome to Smarthinking. You can drop in for live tutoring. You can pre-schedule tutoring sessions, or you can submit an essay for review. You begin each academic year with 15 free hours of Smarthinking tutoring. You may access limited CSN tutoring in drop-in tutoring in Smarthinking. Most CSN tutoring is in person or accessed online via Canvas. And for more information, you can call CSN Tutoring Services or visit the Centers for Academic Success webpage. Over here, you'll see the minutes that you have available, as well as text message alerts that you can turn on or off, and your archives of what you've submitted. You can go to writing help, and here, especially for ESL students in particular, they can use the Essay Center, paragraph submission, grammar and documentation review, and resume and cover letter, as well as any of the other options outside of ESL. There's also tutoring. And in tutoring, students can drop in to any of these areas. They can schedule a future session in these areas, which may be slightly different, like English language learning is in the schedule, but not in the drop-in. And then they can submit an offline question. Let's check out writing help first. If we go to Essay Center, you will see this is how students submit essays, and these go directly to Smarthinking tutors who have a master's degree or higher in this particular field. And after you submit the essay will be returned to you within 24 hours. As you can see, it already populates my name, the subject, and the institution for me here. And then I would have to type in my course level and the title, like English 101 Freshman Composition, the title of my paper, and then provide the assignment description. So here you would go to the instructor's syllabus or assignment directions and copy the assignment directions into this box so that the tutor can check and see that you have followed the assignment directions correctly. And then you get to select two areas for assistance. If you are an ESL student, you might select sentence structure and grammar and mechanics. If you are wanting to focus more on content, you can select main idea, organization, development, introduction, or conclusion. If you're interested in your MLA or APA citations, you can select use of resources. And then many Smart Thinking tutors are experts in specific writing types. So you can choose the very first available tutor and get it back quickly, or you can select an ESL specialist if you are an ESL student, a business technical writing specialist, or a creative writing specialist. And then you choose your file and you find where your file is located on your desktop, and then you submit your file. And that's how you submit your essay. You have other options like paragraph submission, and it's the same process, but just a short paragraph, not a 5-paragraph essay. And there's also a grammar and documentation review section. You fill out the form the same way, and you upload your writing. Now, if you prefer tutoring and not waiting 24 hours, you can do a drop-in. So if you want to do a drop-in, you would select writing if you are taking a writing class, for example. And then you would choose one of these. You would be given this prompt to submit a question. You would type your question on the whiteboard, but the tutor will not appear until you press Submit Question at the top. In addition to drop in, you can schedule a future session. For example, writing and English language learning would be great for ESL students. For example, I'll click on English language learning, and then I will find conversation practice, academic writing, and language skills. Let's try conversation. Here we have a schedule, and this gives you the option to choose a class for a private tutoring session. So you just click on it and confirm your appointment. Another option, in addition to drop in and make an appointment, you can submit an offline question. So maybe you're not ready to have a long conversation about your paper or practice, or you're not ready to submit your essay. You can just submit a question about your writing or anything else. So if I click on writing, I can see I can submit a question for all writing subjects, research and documentation, or APA formatting. If you're taking MLA, then you might want to select research and documentation. Be sure to click Submit Question after you type your question so that the tutor appears. If you've reserved any sessions, you can click on My Sessions to see your list of sessions here. And you can click on Archives to see your previous sessions. Smart Thinking also has study aids. There are video lessons for math, and there are general resources for many different areas like accounting, math, statistics, and especially writing. So there's a writer's handbook, there's a study skills handbook, and there's a career writer's handbook. So check out all of these wonderful things that Smart Thinking has. And remember, in-person tutoring is probably available, so check the hours for the Centers for Academic Success and make sure that they are open before you drop in. Good luck.